3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
And a whoosh goes the crowd. What's going on? I welcome to the podcast. I am one half of your Lone Lobos podcast host, Sholomite Dueña, joined by
The super stylish half, Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand.
that's right, the mischievous
The mischievous one. Oh, yes,
half.
this is from Mischievous?
mischief.
Mischief.
Thanks, mischief.
They're pretty cool. They're actually really comfortable. I'm actually very surprised. I mean, I'm not wearing any socks, so there's a little sweaty.
I hate that you're not wearing any socks, but it's okay. It's not something that
Did
you
you
were gonna
ask for like this size? Like, is this like a size 9?
It's a size 10
Oh,
yeah.
in boot?
in boot. Yeah,
What is this called?
there's
Just
only
boot?
full sizes, I think.
Oh, it's just, you can
9,
order it, like-
10, and
I would love to see like a 4'2" girl walking around in these at like size 5 foot. I feel like it would just look funny.
what do they look like to you? The Astro Boy, right?
I thought Mega Man, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Astro
yeah.
Boy,
The same thing.
same thing.
All right, I love it. Yeah, well, thanks to the gang over at Mischief for lending us these shoes. Jacob, do you want to show off any karate moves in these shoes?
I'll show you a push kick. Or a side.
I'm so scared.
Yes. Oh my gosh. How do the proportions look on him? Do they look fine? Like from
Yeah.
yeah, they look okay. All right.
That's great.
I was thinking of a segment to do. There were some questions that I wanted to ask you, and it kind of developed into a larger theme of questions that, after all of these years of sharing our most intimate, dirtiest secrets, I still have yet to get to. Rocks left unturned.
I had a really hard time thinking of questions to ask you that I don't know.
Here's one for you, Jacob. What is your earliest memory? As far back as you can think, what is the first thing that you can think of? How far back can you go?
One of the very, very first things I remember, and I don't know if it's something I made up
Yeah.
or not, but
I have some of those too that I'm like,
I feel
think-
like it's something. I just remember my family was living in Corona, and we had just moved into this huge house because it was what my parents could afford, but it was in the middle of nowhere in Corona. There's nothing out there back then. And I just remember my brother and I shared a room, and he had his little crib. He was like just born, so I was like 2 or 3. And I just remember I slept on a mattress on the floor
next to his crib.
next to his crib, and I just remember like just one frame of like just looking up and seeing Blake like this, standing up, looking at me, and I was like, and like that's it.
Okay.
That's my
Earliest,
just
the one
I
off
think
the top of your head.
yeah earliest memory.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was
What's
I was
yours?
thinking, I don't know what, because I definitely have memories. I have memories of the very first house I ever lived in. There were people there was someone that lived in the garage, or there was like under our place on the second floor. There was, and I remember him. His name was Milagro. I remember him walking out of his door
And you're just like,
on the stairs. Yeah, I must have been, I don't know. Yeah, probably around 2.
Yeah.
2 the same. I have tons of memories of like early education before preschool.
oh okay,
I have memories of
of
those
what, like
teach-
shitting your pants or something.
I have a memory of learning how to make a paper airplane. The teacher that taught me how to make a paper airplane, he was super cool. I don't remember his name, but
Really?
he was cool.
My papa taught me how to make a paper airplane.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember learning how to make a paper airplane.
That's cool.
But that's probably
I remember this kid. His name was Caleb. And we were in kindergarten, and I just remember he was sitting in. You remember in kindergarten you had to like sit in colored squares. You know what I'm talking about, on a rug. Or no? Did you
okay.
guys do that or no?
Something to
Some people did that. Some people didn't.
Okay.
There was like a big rug, and like everyone had like green number 1, green
Okay,
number
got you.
2, and it was a rainbow. He was on like purple 5, like kind of in the back.
okay.
And I remember we all get up to go to recess, and the classroom just stank like poop for like the whole day. And we get up, sure enough, purple
Brown number 2.
purple number 5 was like a little brown that day. We were like, I think some girl was like, Caleb, poo.
here's one for you, Jacob. And it's just. Have you ever pooped in a pool before?
No.
Okay.
Have you?
Have you ever witnessed someone poop in a pool?
No.
Though?
You're like, "Damn, where can I draw a comparison to my story?
I remember.
You pooped?
I have pooped in a pool before, bro. But no, here's how much crazier it was, bro. Okay, it was my house pool, and I blamed it on someone.
What? Who did you blame it on?
I was living in Vegas at the time, so I must have been 5.
You're fucked,
Four or 5.
A friend comes over.
No,
and you're like,
no
this kid
friends.
fucking
Not
pooped."
even any friends. I must have just blamed it. Because I didn't. There were no friends. Right? So I have this memory of, I don't know why, as a kid, whenever I used to go into the pool, right when I would go into the pool, I would have to go poop. Like immediately, right? And most of the time, I wouldn't want to go over all the
'cause
way
you're
back
wet
to
and,
the restroom.
yeah.
And this particular time, I didn't do it, and I just was in our jacuzzi, and I just pulled off my shorts and just pooped into the
You watched it float. Did it float or sink?
Dude, I don't
Were
even
the
remember.
bubbles
And then I just remember
Bubbles
like,
on?
and then just leaving, and then like days later, my dad being like, "What the fuck?"
It was days.
Like,
The
it
poop-
must-
Days?
it
The
must-
poop was just in there
It
for
must,
days.
it must have been like a day later, or maybe that night.
Did it
I
like
don't-
decompose and like mix with the
I don't
water?
remember enough, but it was just that
God,
was
that's
another
so
early
gross.
memory.
Did you blame it on the guy in the garage?
Yeah, no,
loud girl got
that was a different
flamed.
house. We did. There was no one I could have blamed it on there.
We were just like, I don't know. It's so weird.
I was like, oh my gosh, our dog must have pooped in the pool. My parents must be like, what the fuck?
That's messed up.
What is, yeah. Our dogs were like, we can't speak. This is unfair.
My stomach hurts from laughing so abruptly.
Okay,
All right, you go.
here's one. Jacob, very famously, and I don't know if you said it on the podcast, you told me about this statistic where you said that most people have at least come into contact with the person that they will marry before the
they're
age that they are 25. Do you think you've met that person? No, now, and this kind of a side question, because this thought process like assumes that there is one person, right? Like I'm not asking you if you could make it work with someone
A
that you've
person
met
that you've
before
met
you met.
is the
I'm
one
asking,
person.
do you, because you subscribe to this belief, do you believe you have met the person that you will marry because you're over the age of 21?
Like everything in me wants to say yes, but I haven't met Rachel McAdams in person. And so that's like giving me a little bit of pause, but it
Okay.
probably, yeah,
Okay. All right.
probably.
Interesting.
So all the women out there who I've met, not recently, but
Could be you.
could be you. Do you think so or no?
No. I don't think. I think I could make it work with someone that I've met before the age of 21. Army?
What's the
Army Hammer? Oh,
No.
the Army Girl? No, not Army Girl. Army Girl is probably, I don't know, anchored somewhere.
Oh. When's the last time we talked to her?
Years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think I could make it work with someone that I've met already, but
Who is it?
I don't think I've met the person. Yeah.
It's a mystery. You'll find out
It's
at
a
the
mystery.
wedding.
It's Samantha LaRusso.
I mean, that's a fake character.
Do you know what I'm calling? You got at the end of season 6, you guys are gonna be fucking married. And you'd be like,
What?
you're my everything.
That would be
Samantha."
that
Time
would
jump?
Be,
There's going to be a time jump.
yeah,
There's
that
gonna be a
would
time
be
jump. That's gonna be the end of the
most-
series.
That would be so random if that happened. If you called it, I would be blasted.
Or Dimitri Yasmin get married. That would be hilarious.
That one I could see happening more likely.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go?
Okay, let me see. Oh fuck, a lot of mine are like kind of nerdy. What's your Pokemon dream team?
What's my Pokemon dream team? Oh man, there's so many to choose from. Jeez Louise.
You get 6.
What's the little homie?
Emolga?
Emolga.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Emolga Piplup. And then I'd want Chimchar. And then I'd want Galarian Growlithe.
Oh, the rock one. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and then I'd want Spinda.
Spinda.
Yeah, I'd get high with Spinda.
I feel like Spinda sounds like R2D2.
Just a little bit more concerned.
Yeah.
What about
Five.
you? That was 5. Yeah, that was a good.
Flygon, Kingdra, Gliscor, Umbreon. Oh man, this is hard. Minun and Totodile. Oh, no, Trico.
Okay. Some of those are not inconspicuous. You can't just. How are you getting the Kingdra around everywhere?
When I go to the beach, you know,
Okay.
and
That's
he,
cool.
he floats maybe.
All right.
He got powers.
What about if you guys could have a familiar Pokemon with you guys?
Yeah, what would it be?
One to ride on your shoulder.
It would either be Jigglypuff
Okay. All right.
or
Sing you a song.
or Psyduck.
Oh, okay.
Psyduck?
Psyduck. I was gonna say Psyduck.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Psyduck
Why
is
is that
weird.
that both of you guys thought Psyduck?
Psyduck's just. Oh, I don't know for you, but Psyduck's just a weird little weirdo. And look at this little weirdo over here, just making
Okay.
weird
It
noises.
would be a good like cause for discussion.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I like the classics. Like.
Okay.
So I would say
Some of the 151.
I like Eevee.
Okay.
Oh, Eevee's cool.
Eevee's
yeah.
like one of my favorites. A little cute.
It's just a dog. Yeah.
It would
yeah.
be pretty sick to have a Mew
Yeah.
Mm.
or like a Lugia. Could you imagine pull up on a fucking Lugia? No one's cooler than you if you have Lugia.
Rayquaza.
Well, I guess the one guy who has Rayquaza. Yeah.
I want to get a dog named Eevee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Boom.
gonna name
Is
my
that
dog.
is that too normal though? Should I just
No,
spice it
I
up?
don't,
No.
I've never met a dog named Eevee. I'm gonna name my dog
Never.
Rayquaza and say my dog
Okay.
would beat the shit out of your dog.
Are you calling me out right now?
All right. Anyways, Jacob, do you
Okay.
want to go next now?
Have you ever been like in an actual fight?
No.
That's what I thought.
Never been in an actual fisticuff, no squabbles. I steered clear all of my schooling of any squabbles.
Dang.
I've,
That's pretty good.
I've hit someone once and been hit once.
Who's the person you hit?
I don't even remember the kid's name. It was just some kid that my freshman year was picking on Richard. But I didn't actually hit him in the face. So
You're like, hit him
Yeah.
in the thigh.
him in the neck area.
What?
Yeah. But that's it. Have you yes, I know that you've been in
Yeah.
fights, yeah.
They were not impressive though. Not like anything cool. Like, oh yeah.
Right, but I don't know if anyone's fights are impressive in middle
Yeah,
school, high
middle
school.
school. Yeah, that's true.
No, we definitely had actually some fights break out at my school that were pretty impressive.
Really?
Yeah, kids get thrown up full vertical on like walls. I remember.
Oh wait, you showed me some videos. Some kid they like turn off the lights. Use your. It's like ah! It's like oh, they turn the lights back on. It's like ah!
Yeah, that's my school. That's my school.
This girl is crazy, bro. I can't imagine going to a fucking all boys Catholic school. This sounds insane. I'm not sending my kid to an all boys Catholic school.
But you know,
That's
my
what I
friends
learned from the
this.
fucking stories that you've told.
But my
It does
friends,
not work.
What do you mean? It doesn't work.
Dude, the whole thing of like, oh, I'm going to an all boys Catholic school. I want my son to be regimented and this and this and that. You guys were way crazier than like the craziest person.
But
at-
not me. So it worked. Because my mom didn't. My mom very famously said, I don't care about any of those other little kids. If you jump off a bridge, or if you're friends. So it did work. That's what my mom sounds like. If you jump off.
if you jump off, your friends jump off. Yeah, so
Mom,
it worked. Like,
Mom, what's happening? I can't feel my face. Why does this smell like toast? All right. Jacob.
Yes.
And these will be bleeped, but of the girls that I've dated or you've met that I've maybe not officially dated, rank them.
Who's the fucking chick you didn't know you get pregnant on your period? That girl is last.
Okay.
What was her name? The one that came to New Year's at Cadence? Bro, that girl? No.
So she's last.
She's last. It's really just been 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. And then
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't give her a nickname.
that's a
I
good
can't
order.
think of it. Yeah.
I'm glad that it's that order. All right. Cool.
Okay, me.
Yeah, you. Oh, for you?
Yeah. I guess you've only met 2.
Two. Of the two,
Oh man, it's so hard.
there's a lot of. I mean, Yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know because honestly, they were so different.
Yeah.
So I guess they're tied for second.
You're waiting for a number one to appear?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a number one to appear.
Okay.
But the most recent girlfriend that you've had, I assume, has been the best.
Yeah.
Well, it's my opinion, not yours. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one's the
I'm
best.
saying,
That
yeah, I
one's the
guess the
best.
newest one has been the best, I suppose. Sorry. All right.
That's a good question.
I have another one for you.
Oh,
No, go
I
for
have
it.
one.
Okay.
Which one of your girlfriends has been your favorite?
You know which one. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Which one of my girlfriends was my favorite? The most recent one, for sure.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Sorry to the other ones.
So yeah, no. I think I would like to think that every relationship that I have
Teaches you something.
will
or-
be better than the last.
Oh.
You kind of improve.
Mhm.
I would hope.
Do you have any relationships that you wish you could just be like, yeah, just like you learn something from every relationship
Yeah.
you have when you're like, that one I could have done without.
I think I could have just done without completely.
Totally forgot about her.
Yeah.
Actually, no, she's zero.
I think
She's
yeah,
zero,
she's the one that I could have just like I wish we could have met at different
Times. just like,
yeah, that was pointless. Yeah, that was but no, all of them you learn from all of them, right?
very true. Yeah, I think a good glug of water on that one.
Yeah. Do you guys have
A favorite ex?
one that got away? Because I feel like sometimes
Oh.
when I speak to adults, they speak to like, oh, that was the one that got away.
Are they
Even
adults?
if you're happily
One of you is
married
2
now.
years older than me. What do you mean?
3 years older.
What? I thought you were 25.
I'm 26.
Oh shit.
She's grown.
Yeah.
She grown.
Yeah.
Never say a woman's age, Jacob.
I mean, aren't you 19? Do you have a one that got away?
No. Oh fuck no.
At least that's the best way to be able to
No,
say that.
if they ever watch this episode, fuck no.
That's awesome. I like that.
I'm in a very long relationship, and all the other ones that got away for a reason.
You're like, I hope not.
Yeah. So
Is it odd to have a one that got away if you're like married?
no.
No?
I mean, shit happens.
Because I think it's just like it didn't work out. Like you know that it wouldn't work out even now, so it's not.
Right.
It's no problem.
So then
saying-
why are they the one that got away? The one that got away is like, oh, that could have worked out.
because there's nothing like it's the same thing that people say. It's nothing like that first love. Obviously, if you get married to someone later, it'll be better than that first love. But there's nothing like that.
And
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it depends how it ended too. If you're just like,
Right. The
We
one that
could've
got
moved
away
on.
is definitely like not. I cheated on that person.
yeah,
I don't think that's.
Then
the
it got
one
away
that
because I fucked up.
I don't
No,
think
no.
that's the one that got away.
Yeah.
I remember you would always like, or not always, but you would like have contact with your exes or like still be in like contact with your exes. And I always thought that was so weird. But now that I have, one of my exes I dated for like 3 years, and then I have, like 2-3 years separate from them, and I've had no contact with them whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm actually genuinely very curious, like how they're doing,
No,
what they're.
you can be the one that got away. You're the one
Yeah.
that got
Well, no,
away.
I don't
you
want
know?
to be the one that got.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even like to like rekindle whatever that was. Just even just like, just know what they're up to.
No, but you moved on. They're looking at you like, man, he's
Oh.
the one that got away.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah. I think.
That's
I think
hilarious.
it's-
If I'm the one that got away, I'm a goober, bro. That's funny.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I used to keep up with girlfriends, but that was just of the insecurity of them not being in my life anymore.
Mm.
Now I'm only in contact with one of them, and that's just because we're still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's no, I think, yeah. Because I think your feet. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't know. I think I used to think that in order to completely be out of a relationship, you would need to
Cut
like
it.
break contact with. And now I think I still subscribe to that belief. I think I'm only 100% over all of my previous relationships because there was some form of
Cut
no
off
contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I definitely don't think I could like move on while still being in contact with someone. Not like fully, not like honestly, like 100%.
Mm.
Like I think if I'm still in contact with that person, still hanging out with them, like there's
What
no
is
way that-
moving on to you?
I mean, to me, when you break up with someone, like you're done. Like so, you just stop hanging out with them. You stop communicating, and then I think moving on is maybe at the point where you're like, oh, I don't miss this person anymore. I don't know. Like you truly like don't miss them.
Hmm.
I think that's a point of like, oh, I can say I've moved on. I don't crave to be in your presence anymore.
Okay. Interesting.
I like that.
Yeah.
Deep.
That's deep,
I
man.
I
don't
don't know.
crave to be in your presence anymore.
I don't crave to be in your presence anymore.
Yeah,
that's
I
true,
think
though.
you
Yeah.
you moved on when you just accept that it's not the person for you. Because I think you could still miss someone.
I
You
don't
could
know.
Still miss someone's presence and just accept the fact that
If I felt like someone was like the person for me, I don't think I would like choose to be like, oh, I'm gonna move on. I would.
right, but that's why moving on is accepting that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jacob.
No, I guess like
You think they kind of go hand in hand?
I don't know. I feel like one of my first relationships was like very I was young and it was like my first love and I was like, oh yes, this is my person. But like I really deep down knew like, oh, this probably isn't my person. I don't know.
Okay.
And now I feel, I mean, maybe foolishly, now I feel like going forward, I could be like, oh, yes, I can decide in Decipher whether or not this is my person
Mm.
or if they are not my person.
Okay.
That's how I think now. So I
Mhm.
think if I was I don't know, that's hard though, like getting into a relationship and then realizing like, oh, I don't really see a future. Like, I don't know, I hate breaking up. It's just so awkward. Like, I've never been able to say like, let's break up. It's so hard for me. Like I've only ever been like, would you consider taking a break? Or like,
Wait, what does that
Why
mean?
does it sound like a business proposal?
dude? I don't know why. I get
Here's
so,
my counter offer.
like, here's what I get.
Let's
You
us
receive-
terminate this contract.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Can
so,
you just feel bad, or what is it?
I just feel like it's such an awkward like. I hate conflict and like.
I don't know if anyone is. I think unless someone has wronged you, it doesn't ever feel good. Like doesn't it feel like that for everyone? Like breaking up is breaking up. It's like I feel
like,
like
it
unless
felt
there are
good.
things that you're like, okay, I'm glad that I'm getting
This is
like
over.
away from this. It's always like, ugh, icky.
Yeah, I've.
But you're just a waiter. You're just
Yeah,
Let's
last
just wait
minute
till. Let's just.
procrastinate.
I'm just gonna wait for them to end it.
I've done it over phone call.
Oh my god!
Because I've done a phone call. I did. Maybe we should take a break,
Okay.
and then just like the break was like
Wait, so then you went on the break, and then eventually the other person was just like, "All right, so I guess we're not getting back together."
yeah.
Jacob.
You just broke up with her.
And then-
Yeah.
You should have just broke up with her.
Well, but it's awkward to say like let's break
No,
up.
you should just go like this next time, okay? You should so go for it. All right, so
Oh, you me or I'm the girl?
here no, I'll be you, okay?
Okay, I love you.
I don't think I feel the same way anywhere. I think we should take a break.
What the fuck? That's
Wait,
so
wait,
harsh.
keep going.
That's
And then
what?
and then you
That's
go
so
and then you
harsh.
go. We should
I'm
take
so
a break,
hurt.
and then you agreed to taking a break. All right, well, I guess we could take
I
a
mean,
break.
yeah, I guess we take a break. That's so brutal that you said that to me.
And then now it's like, all right, now that we're in the break, we should break up. There you go. If it's too hard, just go from the break right to the breakup.
All right, Ross Geller.
I mean, that's basically what happened. And then the other one, I just left.
You just left?
I just left.
What do you mean you just left?
Ghosted?
You just ghosted?
No, not ghosted. Not ghosted.
You just never saw them again?
No. I said I'm leaving the state
Okay.
for a while.
And then the other person said, so do you think we should probably, I'm down to try long distance.
Oh, I was like, oh man, I hate long distance.
Oh, well, actually, maybe I can move. I'm not really, I'm out of school. It's summertime.
I'm not
Maybe I
tied
could-
down
I'm
anywhere.
not tied to anything.
Yeah, it's just me and Cholo at the crib. It's not really room.
Oh, I have buddies that live out in Atlanta. That's no.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe you should come out then.
Okay.
You just flip flop.
I totally-
He's like, okay, all right,
Dude,
all right, we can
my-
make it work. Let's make it work.
My first real girlfriend, like 8 months into our relationship, I went to break things, or not even, maybe 6 months. I went to break things off, and I felt so bad and like awkward doing it. And she like convinced me to like, no, it's fine, like it's fine. And I was like, okay. And then like every 2 to 6 months, I'd be like, I don't think this is working. Da da da. She'd be like, no, it totally is. Da da. I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. This is.
You were manipulated.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Gaslit.
It's not. It's like you're manipulating a rag doll, I guess.
Well, I just felt bad. Like it was, I don't know, dude. When someone starts fucking crying and like that's sad. Like
Just don't look at them in the eye. Just
that's
look
why I did it over a phone call.
Have you ever broken up with someone over text?
No. Oh, well, actually,
Just not a serious relationship, you're
no,
saying.
no. One of my friends had a hard time breaking up with his girlfriend, so he gave me his phone, and
You broke up with them
I
over
broke up
text.
with her for him.
That's always been like,
This was like freshman year of high school, though.
yeah, no, thank you.
I don't know. Breakups are hard, man.
I think you need an expert, like,
Breaker upper,
like an expert dumper who could teach you, like, kind of like, you know,
dude. Like
like a big
go through
dumpy.
it.
no, like George Clooney and Up in the Air. He's like, you've been let go. Been like teaching them how to fire people.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you need. Okay, so
I
then
need a mediator. I need Shola there going. He doesn't want to see you anymore. Is what he means.
yeah, you need the Obama translator. Okay, so then you're gonna see this person, and they're gonna say, "Oh, okay, so you were gonna be heading out to Atlanta for a bunch of months, but now that you're not heading back, do you think maybe we should give this another shot?"
I don't know.
Well, that already, I my self esteem would be destroyed. You said that right there. I don't know. Do you have any other suggestions?
I mean, I think like I'm gonna see you around,
Yeah. So
but like I don't think I'm in a spot to be in something like super serious because I'm just in the same place where I'm gonna be leaving inevitably in the next 2 months. So I wouldn't want to like hop back into something just to, like hop right back out. That just feels like, what's the point of that?
but didn't you know going into the relationship that this is how your life was like?
I wasn't thinking about it really.
Hey, she should have known too. There you go. That's what you should have done. Gaslight her.
Yep.
I mean, didn't you know who I was?
She knows.
who I am. You know the businesswoman. I'm bubbleguppy, bitch. Yeah, there you go.
Do you know who
All
I
right.
am?
Do you know who I am? That's funny.
Let me just make sure I have no other ones. What is the thing that you're most proud of? What is the best hangover cure? Who was your favorite teacher? Any of those pique your interest?
Mr. Knox was my. I have two. It's tied. Mr. Knox was my 6th grade teacher, and Mr. Olson. All right, what's your
There.
top 3 cereals?
Top 3 cereals
Fan
in
questions.
any order. I really like Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Oh, it's such a CT Crunch, bro. What a staple.
Captain Crunch,
Berries, no berries.
no berries,
Thank
peanut
you.
butter,
Everybody says freaking berries, bro.
and then Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
Ooh,
That
that's a
one's really
one.
good.
Real.
With almonds.
That's a
Yeah.
sleeper.
With
almonds.
almonds, yeah.
with almonds.
I would say CT Crunch, Cookie Crisp, and just Honey Nut Cheerios. Just Honey Nut Cheerios, I think, is the best like binge eat.
Okay. For the gang over here, favorite cereals?
Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's good
Um,
dry too,
The Honey Bunches of Oats
with almonds.
with almonds, and last one would be. I like. Here's a sleeper. Honeycomb.
Oh yeah, no one talks about those anymore.
Yeah.
They had cool commercials. All right, Monica.
I rarely eat cereal, so if I do, it's because I'm just struggling. So I'm gonna say
These are the get better cereals.
Captain Crunch,
Okay.
Okay. Berries, no berries.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Or Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats is really good. I
Mhm.
put Honey Bunches of Oats and Honey Nut Cheerios is kind of the same thing in my mind.
Have you had the honey bunches of oats with strawberry?
No.
I've had Special K. It's kind of like
The
that.
freeze dried strawberries in
Yeah.
there?
Oh, I've had special.
Those are
No,
good.
not like you cut up your own strawberries, but
No,
it
yeah,
comes
yeah,
in
freeze
the-
dried ones. Yeah, I've had that before.
Those are good.
Dude,
I don't-
Cheerios used
yeah.
to make this thing that they discontinued that was my all-time favorite cereal. It was banana nut Cheerios.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember those.
Those were so good.
Had like
love
little
those.
clusters in them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, cluster in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like Honey O's. I don't know if you ever had Honey O's.
Honey O's.
It's like a Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's
brand.
thing.
Sounds generic. I don't know.
It's yeah.
Sounds like,
I don't eat the chicken.
sounds like Kroger.
Jacob, if there was a soundtrack to your
This is soundtrack.
middle
to
school
my life.
years, your high school years, and then your
Oh.
college years, which album would you choose for each one? Middle school?
Middle school was definitely what is it, Dookie? Right?
Green Day.
The Green Day. It's
Yeah.
called Dookie, right?
But yeah.
Okay.
I think it's called Dookie. Yeah, middle school was. I listened to a ton of Green Day in middle school.
Okay.
High school is definitely Inside the Inside Out. Kooks. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
The Kooks. College. I guess that's kind of right now.
Yeah. Say these past 5 years.
What's the probably Siamese Dream from Smashing Pumpkins?
Okay.
I've been listening to a lot of Smashing, or maybe no, definitely versus Pearl Jam. I would listen to them a ton. What about you?
I think for me, middle school would be Bruno Mars, Doo Wop and Hooligans,
Nice.
or Songs About Jane.
Oh,
Both
that
of
was elementary
those-
school for me. With songs about Jane and Won't Go Home Without You.
Yeah, those kind of all kind
I'm
of
just a little
stayed
older than him.
into middle school. High school was Acid Rap and Good Kid, Mad
Oh.
City.
What's that one? I got hold up in my sweater and my homies think it's great.
Cocoa Butter Kisses. off of
Cigarettes
Acid
on
Rap.
cigarettes. That's all right.
Yep. And then college, I really love
The Baby.
whatever Remy's album is called. I think it's called Woo. Woo exclamation point.
Remy Wolf.
Juno? No, it's called Juno, I think. That album is a masterpiece.
I love that song with her and Dominic Fike. I love his verse on that.
Photo ID.
Photo ID. His verse is so good on that.
Yeah, it's called Juno. Yep.
Yeah, Juno, and I also, yeah, that's probably the one that comes freshest to the dome.
That's pretty good. We were very different.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I remember in elementary school singing "No Hands," knowing all the words to "No Hands." Girl, the way you moving got me in a
Really?
trance. Yeah, that's one of my. I totally remember walking through the halls of like 4th, 5th grade singing that.
I was all
Girl, drop it to the flow. I love
That's
the way
so
your
funny.
booty goes.
I was
Bow,
all-
bow.
I was like humming like Ramble On in my head.
Yeah, those are the ones that I would choose.
That's so funny.
All right, Jacob. What is your love language? What are all of them? The love languages
Physical
are
touch, quality time, gift receiving,
acts of service.
acts of service,
Qual-
words of
Words of
affirmation.
That's it, right?
Yeah, there's just 5, right? There's 5. Got all of them.
All right. So what's
Bro, imagine being gift receiving though.
It's words of affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, and physical
and
touch.
it's just gifts, giving gifts and receiving gifts.
Mhm.
Top for both of us. 3, 2, 1.
Physical touch.
Nice.
Why is that a bad thing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know why. I always feel bad saying mine is physical touch because I feel like it sounds so like.
No. It doesn't sound like that. Nobody's thinking of it like that. What's the next one? 3, 2,
2,
1.
1,
Quality
quality
time.
time.
All right. Oh, great. What's your next one?
Anyway, so dude, I don't know why. I fucking like. I need a hug in the morning.
But now I think that's funny because I was thinking about this when I was talking about this with a girlfriend. The ones that they said that I do the most, it was out of order. Like,
mine are definitely the ones I do are totally out of order.
Yeah,
Mine are. I'm way more like acts of service, gift giving, words of affirmation, and like. I feel like, yeah, maybe, yeah, I feel like I do a lot of quality time and physical touch too, though.
So yours is
I give a good massage.
physical touch, quality time. Then mine would be acts of service.
that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine would be probably physical touch, quality time, acts of service,
Okay.
Gifts.
Get your own fucking.
and then
No,
gifts, and then
mine would be words of
Words.
affirmation, then gifts at the bottom.
oh, okay. I don't really. I know I'm great.
No. All right. Let's. Any closing remarks? None. We got none today.
I feel like Bakugo. You know, he has those like big gauntlets,
Mhm.
and they fill up with sweat.
That's what you feel like right now. Icky sticky.
Alrighty.
Thank you
then.
guys for joining this week's episode. We will see you guys in the next one.
3, 2, 1, go!
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.
Yeah, some of these questions were from you. So thank you. If you submitted questions, you can check us out and send questions on our Instagram at Lone Lobos, Reddit, same place. Thank you for another great episode.
I'm sorry. I had to put the buzzer on this.
We're still going.
Yeah. We're still rolling.
What the-
Welcome to Lone Lobos. I'm one half of your host.
No, we don't need a welcome.
No,
we already
it's
did a
an
welcome.
outro.
we were doing it. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.